Hey, so what if I told you that Amazon has a tool that lets you run influencer marketing campaigns directly to your Amazon product page, to your product, without having to pay any money upfront and get you guaranteed ACOS, advertising cost of spend, ROI, before you ever spend a dollar? Well, that tool exists. I'm going to talk about it in today's video. It's called Creator Connections. And listen, it's Amazon's biggest underused marketing advantage right now. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what Creator Connections is, why it guarantees your ROI, and some of the biggest mistakes the seller makes when using it, by going over what I feel like is some of the Amazon Creator Connection best practices. Now listen, this is actually going to be part of a full series that I'm going to do right here on the Ecom Catalyst YouTube channel, all about Amazon Creator Connections and influencer marketing. This is video number 1. If you want to catch the rest of the series, all the videos, and you definitely need to, make sure and subscribe to the channel and check out the influencer marketing playlist that is on the channel here on YouTube at Ecom Catalyst. Now, first, I want to talk about what is Amazon Creator Connections. It's a program that they created for brand sellers, for brand owners, and basically you have to be a brand owner. So if you're an arbitrager, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, a replens person, all these words that we use for people that resell. You buy Nike shoes on clearance and flip them on Amazon for a profit. You go to Big Lots and buy a bunch of soccer cleats or soccer clothes, and you're just reselling third-party brands. Nothing wrong with that. Tons of money are being made in that way. This particular thing, though, is reserved for actual brand owners who have their brand registered with Amazon's brand registry. Now, to access Creator Connections, you want to go to your advertising console. If you don't see it in your advertising console, most likely you just don't have the permissions enabled. So if you are a brand owner, you're registered with brand registry, you've checked those boxes, and you still don't see Creator Connections, make sure that it's been assigned to you in your user permissions. If you're a secondary user, a VA, a service provider, something like that, you may have to ask the main primary user of the Amazon seller account to enable those permissions for you so that you can see what that looks like. Now, Amazon Creator Connections is basically this massive influencer marketing portal that Amazon has created, where you set up campaigns. And when you set up the campaign, you make your product available to thousands and thousands of influencers, content creation people, who will then create content and share it to drive traffic back to your Amazon product page and sales. They earn a creator's commission on that. We call that just an affiliate commission, all right? But here's why it's amazing. When you set it up, you say, you, the seller, the brand owner, you choose what that commission is. Let's say 10%, 15%, 30%, 50%, whatever you choose. Then every time someone buys it from the affiliate links that those creators use when they create the content, that is what that creator earns. This is where we have guaranteed ACOS, okay? Here's an example. You have a $100 item for sale. You set up a Creator Connections campaign and you say, I'm going to give a 25% commission. What that means is, let's say that one of the creators sees your campaign and they have a TikTok channel. And they make a TikTok video, and in the TikTok video, they use their affiliate link and they link to your Amazon product page. And every time someone watches that TikTok video of unboxing your product or seeing, the features of your product, and they click that link, they go to Amazon and they purchase that product from you, that creator earns 25%. Again, that's predetermined by you. So if you sell a $100 item and that creator gets $25, you made $75. That is a 25% ACOS. So if you understand PPC and ACOS, which is an acronym for advertising cost of sales, the way that's calculated is your ad spend divided by the sales that are directly attributed to that advertising. So in this case, $25 spend, which was the commission that got paid out to the influencer, divided by 100 in sales is 25% ACOS. So it's quite simple. Whatever commission level you set is your guaranteed fixed ACOS for that campaign. And that's why I love it even more than PPC, because you can't guarantee PPC ACOS, but you can with Creator Connections. I think it's a fantastic marketing tool to combine with PPC. All right. So they get their payout. They're happy. You understand now why it can be better than PPC because you have a guaranteed fixed return on ad spend, no wasted ad spend. That's why I love that. Now, I want to talk about some best practices, but as I'm doing that, I want to remind you, if you're into like these marketing strategies, no BS, no fluff, real tactics that grow brands, hit subscribe. I break this stuff down every single week, and you'll also be updated on the rest of the series about Amazon Creator Connections. Real quick, I want to talk about best practices. And by the way, in video number 2 that will be coming right after this one, I'm going to show you with live screen share a walkthrough step-by-step of creating an actual Creator Connections campaign. So I can't wait to share that with you. But there's a few things that you need to do that are best practices. Number 1, you have the option, or the requirement rather, to set up a campaign duration. Make that campaign duration as long as possible. I'll explain why in just a moment. Number 2, you have a budget. Make your budget as high as possible, keeping in mind that you aren't spending that money up front, all right? So the way that the budget is calculated, in the example I used before, $100 item, you set a 25% commission, the creator gets $25. So on the very, very first time someone does that and they click a creator's link, come and buy your product for $100, creator gets $25. That payout of $25 that goes to the creator, that goes against your budget. So if you had a $1,000 budget, now it's been reduced by $25, so it's $975 remaining. You want to make that budget just infinity, as high as you can. Again, I'll explain in more detail in just a second. Finally, the third thing is the commission rate. This is the commission they will get. This is your guaranteed ACOS, all right? So it's very important to set this up. I like to recommend making it super, super, super attractive. So make that as close to your break-even number as possible. So, you sell it for 100, Amazon's taking their fee, they're taking their FBA fee to ship it, they're taking their storage fee, they're taking whatever, your cost of goods sold, whatever that net margin percentage is. I like to make my Creator Connection commission as close to that as possible, maybe a little less so you're still making money. I want to explain why all 3 of those best practices matter from the perspective of a creator. If you are a creator, you want a campaign that's very attractive to you. And the biggest creators, the ones like Slick Deals, some of these massive publications and YouTube channels that generate tons and tons of revenue, they're not interested in crappy campaigns, right? They want a campaign that is as long as possible, where they can make as much money as possible for as long as possible. So for example, you're a creator, you want to know, if I'm going to go to all the problem, all the trouble, all the work to get this product, whether I have to buy it myself or it's given away to me by the seller, all this work to make the content, then you want to know that when you publish this content, whether it's a YouTube video, a TikTok, an Instagram reel, a blog article, a listicle somewhere, you want to know that you're going to be able to earn off of that content for as long as possible. That is your campaign duration. You want to maximize how much money you can make. So that has to do with the commission that they're going to earn. And then you want to make sure that that budget is high enough so that the content creator doesn't think to themselves, well, even if this is an attractive commission, they only have a $2,000 budget, and in no time that's going to be exhausted and the campaign's going to end. And I did all this work for this evergreen content, this video that's never going to be deleted, this TikTok reel that's always there, this Instagram reel that's always there, content that's always there, but it's only earning the creator revenue for a fixed short amount of time. So best practices, make that campaign as long as possible. Number 2, make that budget as high as possible. Don't let that scare you, because you can terminate the campaign whenever you want, okay? You're not spending $100,000 out of pocket. You're just saying, I'm willing to let the affiliate commissions get up to that amount. And then set your actual commission, affiliate commission, as high as you can to be attractive. All right, listen, I hope this is helpful. Again, in my next video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to create an Amazon Creator Connections campaign. The setup matters. We help brands build campaigns that really attract the right creators and drive sales, maximize return on ad spend, return on investment. So we're here. Whether you need full service account management, so clients of Ecom Catalyst, we do this for them every single day. This is part of what we're doing in our full service account account management for Amazon sellers. We provide all of this for you. Maybe you're not ready for that, but you just need some strategy calls. Click the first link in this video description. It'll take you to ecomcatalyst.com and you can book a call with us. We offer half-hour paid consults, full-hour paid consults, short 15-minute free consults, and full account management. All right. Also, I want to tell you about another way to find influencers that are beyond and outside of Amazon's Influencer Creator Connections program, and that is through the Influencer Finder tool that is now part of Helium 10, which we love. I made a totally different video for that one. I'm going to show the card for that here on the screen. It's called The Perfect Influencer Tool for Amazon and TikTok Sellers, How to 3x More Sales. So go over and watch that now so you can find even more influencers to really drive traffic to your Amazon product pages, and make sure and hit subscribe so you can catch the rest of this series.